guys, welcome to another YouTube video. My name is Frankie and thank you so much for joining me today on another YouTube video. It's almost the end of 2024, so I thought it'd be a good idea to show you guys some of my makeup favorites and beauty favorites. I'm going to be showing you how I created this makeup look using all my favorites this year, and then I'm going to show you guys some of my beauty favorites which I've put into this little basket here. Okay, so first things first today is going to be brow pencil, and I usually start off with my brows and then clean it up with concealer or foundation after. And usually I use the London brow pencil, but when I received this I really fell in love with it. I really fell in love with the application. It's like a very fine, precise brow pencil that I can use to just create very fine strokes. And then next we've got primer, and I have to be honest with you guys, I only recently introduced primer into my life. I think maybe end of last year or sometime last year, and definitely this year. And the one that I've really been loving is the Milk Hydro Primer. I don't know what it is about it. It's very easy to apply. The texture is very, it's like a kind of like a gel, kind of like a gel texture, and I normally just put it on my face and it's really nice and smooth. It helps me with evenly applying my foundation, and it just helps with the smoothness of everything. So this has definitely been one of my favorites, so I'm going to put that on now. I'm going to use a little bit on because we don't waste product here. So I'm going to take a little bit from that and I just put it on my face in areas that I feel like I'll need it, and it's almost everywhere to be honest, just a bit, and I just rub it in. I think I got this either January or end of December, if I'm not mistaken, and it doesn't even look like I've used much, but I've literally been using this all the time when I do my makeup. If I go for a non-foundation look, I would use just concealer, but if I'm using foundation, and this has been the one I've been reaching for, and yeah, it's just really smooth and very dewy. So then I just put a bit on here, 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 and a bit here. Then I just use my Rhode Techniques brush. Just love this one, very simple and also affordable, and I just use this to start to blend the foundation in. Okay, and I just love how it gives a natural finish but still feels very light and dewy, so it doesn't feel very matte. Next is concealer, and I've always been a NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer girl, and love the application of this. Very smooth, and like the name also says, very creamy. But now Kérastase is really still in the show this year. I just love the application, how smooth it is, and also the color of it, the shade. And let me just apply it under my eyes. So just a little bit under my eyes. Just blend it out with my Morphe brush. And I'm looking down here a little bit because I've got a little mirror here. And I just a little. So speaking about my eyebrow pencil, my concealer, my foundation, primer, but the star of the show for me is just always this bronzer. So next on the list is bronzing, and I have to be honest with you guys, I feel like I've spoken about this bronzer so many times. It's the Sun Melt by Saie, and I absolutely love this bronzer. It's, for me, I don't necessarily contour, but I use this as a sort of contour bronzing type of thing. And I think I've mentioned before that these two work best together. So with this brush and this bronzer, absolutely love. So I just, and honestly guys, I feel like I've used this all year and I've barely used much, so I don't know how long this is gonna last, to be honest. So I normally just swirl it around a little bit, and then I go around my forehead, just around, just to create a bit of warmth back into my face. Take that same bronzer and take a little bit on my brush here, and I put a little bit on my lids just to add a little bit of color and warmth back to my lids. That's what I normally do. Next thing on my list is powder, and I actually have two favorites because it depends on what we're doing. And for my under eyes, I use the Laura Mercier translucent powder, which I've just loved since the beginning. And then for setting overall, I use my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. So now I'm going to just be using this under my eyes. So I usually take a little bit of that powder and I just pat it on my arms, sorry, on my hands, and then I put it under my eyes a little bit just to set that concealer. I'm going to be using blush next, and that's actually my next favorite. And I really fell in love with the Rhode pocket blush this year. I use the shade Toaster Teddy, and I've just put it on my arm here for you, on my hands here to see for you guys. This is Rhode Toaster Teddy and my previous year's favorite Floratint by Benetint, which is a little bit on this side. Sorry, there's a little bit of powder on my hands too. So that's Floratint, and that's Toaster Teddy. And you can tell that I like a bit more of a warmer side of like a brownie or orangey tones for my blush. So I use a brush and I just dab it on here and then apply it, or I use my finger, warm it up a little bit and then apply it. So I don't really like applying it directly to my face all the time, because I feel like I then can't control how much blush I want to use. So today I'm going to just take a little bit of this from here and I just apply it just on my cheeks. Can you see how warm it is? I feel like it looks so strange trying to apply this blush. Next thing I do is I just use my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish to just finish everything up. Absolutely love this powder. So my next favorite is actually my setting spray, and it helped me really tie everything back together, bring a little bit more life into the face if anything has been set too much. And my setting spray favorite of all time is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Absolutely love the setting spray. My favorite mascara for a lot of years now is the Volume Million Lashes by L'Oreal, and I absolutely love the applicator of it. It's just very fine and it's easy to apply and doesn't really clump up. So I just use that and put mascara on. Okay, so next on the list is actually my favorite lip product, and for lip liner is MAC Chestnut. Absolutely love it. I think I must have misplaced it recently actually. I think it was in one of my bags and I've lost it and I'm really sad about it, so I need to repurchase it. But Close Enough is very much my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Intense 3. So if I'm not reaching for my MAC Chestnut, I've been reaching for this one this year. Absolutely love it. And for lip balm or lip gloss, I think I'm going to pick my favorite lip balm because I use that the most in the year. So my favorite lip balm in the year has been Topicals Lip Balm. I've been reaching for that one the most, and if I haven't reached for that one, it's either been one of these two, which is my Summer Fridays lip balm in brown sugar and my Rhode lip peptide in toast. So it's either been these, and these are like natural tones for my lip shade, and these are the ones I reach for most days. Okay, so this is the finished results using all my beauty favorites from 2024. This is what I reach for most of the year. I think I want to show you guys some of my beauty favorites because I've just kind of showed you my makeup favorites, but there's a few things I wanted to let you guys know. I've tried so many other things this year and I've come running back to this face wash because it's just so gentle. It doesn't strip my skin away from its oils. It doesn't feel drying. It just feels like I've washed my face and I feel refreshed, and I just feel like this is the one. So next thing on my list is actually hair care, and starting off with conditioner. This one is for my natural hair. It's this one here by Meal. It's this very intense hydrating conditioner. Absolutely love it. Whenever I put it onto my natural hair, it just feels like it instantly gives it back its shine and feels just very hydrating. My hair gets really dry, so when I use this, I feel like it really lifts it and makes it feel a bit healthy again. So next conditioner is actually this one here by Kérastase. And I absolutely love this one. I use this on my weave mostly, on my extensions mostly, and I normally put this in after my shampoo, 2 minutes and good to go, and it leaves the hair feeling so soft. Absolutely love. Next thing is my shampoo by Way. I think that's how you pronounce the brand. Absolutely love this. It doesn't leave my scalp dry, but I can tell that it's leaving it clean. So I really love the feel when I use the shampoo, and then after I use these, I then use my conditioner sets, and I absolutely love that. So we're nearly at the end of this video, but before I go, I have to show you guys one of my new additions and my new favorites in terms of hair care, and that's this serum by Kérastase, and I think it's called the Elixir Autumn. I'll put it, everything will be down in the description box, but this is honestly an amazing finishing touch for my hair. So when I you know, wash it and do all my conditioning and drying, I put a little bit of this into my hair. If it's on my weave, I'll do it while it's wet, and then on my natural hair I put it in like a tiny bit to avoid it frizzing up when I'm going to the tube or just day-to-day activities. My hair will frizz up after a few minutes, to be honest, and then with this it's really helped keep that away. So this has been a new addition and I really like it. That's it guys, we've reached the end of the video, and I feel like I've spoken so fast throughout this video. I'm really sorry, but I was just getting a little bit excited to share some of these products with you, and I'm really grateful for you guys joining me again on another video, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. And please do let me know if you try any of these products. I'll be really excited to see what you thought about it, if you also like them the way I do, and maybe you use it differently or you have something else to recommend me. I'll be really grateful, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Bye.